Well, hello, Aquariuses. My name is Kristen Lightwork. I am also an Aquarius. And, and we're going to do a horoscope tarot. Okay. We're going to do a tarot scope for you right now with Spirit. We're going to bring forward what to expect the next 2 weeks, the theme that's coming up, clarity on that theme, a situation to see. We're going to get into the life lesson that's going to be mirrored to you, what the universe wants you to know, the energy to embody, and a message from your spirit guides and angels. Okay. Welcome in. My name is Kristen Lightwork. I'm a professionally validated spiritual medium. And yeah, thanks for being here. Please subscribe to my channel so you never miss a beat with me. And also, if this reading resonates to you, I'd love for you to show me through a like or a comment, baby. Okay, let's get into it. What is the theme for my Aquarius crew? Love y'all. Because you know what? One thing I think about Aquarius is that all of us really like each other. Like maybe the world doesn't necessarily understand us, but we like each other. And that's what's amazing. Some of my best friends are other Aquarius. Like literally my two best friends in the world are Aquariuses. My dad is an Aquarius. My grandmother, who was like, grandmother that raised me, hugely impacted my life in that fashion. Aquarius. All of these wonderful Aquarius people in my life and surrounding me. I'm so grateful. And I just feel like it's because Aquariuses love each other and they're just drawn to each other because we understand each other. Anyways, welcome in. Let's get into the week ahead, the 2 weeks ahead. What's the best card that represents the theme for the Aquarius Collective Spirit? What do we need to know? What's the theme for the Aquarius Collective over the next 2 weeks? The Mother Star. Yes, yes, yes. It's happening. You could be feeling like you have been on this elevated track. Like, there are some big things coming in. Like, some shit. All right. Your channel has been lit up. You could be super spiritual and have these big spiritual messages that have been coming into you this week. But the Mother Star is essentially telling me you truly need to listen to your channel, your intuition this week. All right. Listen to the answers within yourself before you accept answers from the outside world. All right. The Mother Star is also a yes. So this also makes me feel like certain situations that you've been waiting to hear back on, you're going to find out it's a yes. Hidden situations, hidden emotions of certain people, you're going to find out that's going to come to the light that they might not have told you. Yes. Okay. All of that's coming in. What else do you need to know, my Aquarius Collective? What else do you need to know for the next 2 weeks? What do we need to see? What do we need to see here? The Six of Cups. Six of Cups is recognition, remembrance, nostalgia. Okay. Childhood joy is the other aspect of this. Reconciliation in some aspect. Something is coming together. And I feel like that's really going to actually help your inner child heal. The thing I want to say is let's be people of duality here. All right. The Six of Cups can also represent romanticizing things that you don't need to necessarily romanticize and to take off the rose colored glasses. All right. We might be romanticizing a little too much of stuff. So I think it's still very imperative to live in your present moment. All right. You can be aware of the Deluluville that's so close to what you operate in, but don't resonate that as reality because it's not. Okay. The Mother Star with the Six of Cups is there's absolutely something coming in. And it could also be definitely related to kids and connected to kids in your life as well. That could be a thing too. Lord, who knows? All right. Some of you could be, I don't want to jinx some of you. Some of you could find out, you're expecting or something new is going to be coming into play this week. One more card here with the theme. What else do we need to know? Also, just in general, maternal energy could be a theme this week. You could have something coming and going on with your mom. Two of Wands. The Mother Star, Six of Cups, Two of Wands, partnerships, plans, divine unions, divine ideas. Something is moving forward that maybe you didn't think was going to move forward, but it is. Things that you maybe could have seen, but you didn't act on till recently. Guess what? It's going to start happening. Action is going to be coming into the plans in your mind that you haven't put weight onto yet because you didn't think it was going to happen. It's going to happen. That's how this feels. It feels like stuff that you didn't think was going to pop off or stuff that you didn't think that was going to move forward for you. It is. All right. This Two of Wands here with the Six of Cups. It does matter the people that you're with and connected with and who you're giving your energy to and your time to. Okay. That does absolutely matter. So pay attention to the people that are around you over the next 2 weeks and how you feel. But I feel like this is actually a pretty great view of perspective shifting and taking action about stuff. The other thing is too, we are going into and are in the age of Aquarius. This is your time. This is our time. This is where we truly shine, my Aquarius. My fellow Aquariuses, okay? This is where we truly shine. And time to step into that and act in it accordingly. All right. There are people placed in your life right now for a very specific reason. And it's time to activate those reasons. It's time to move forward with it, okay? Let's see what else is going on. So let's get the clarity with this. What was the clarity that we need to know for my Aquarius Collective over the next 2 weeks? What do you need to know? What do you need to know for my Aquarius Collective over the next 2 weeks? 9 of Wands. There's a lot about your healing, a lot about stuff you've already been through. Watch your heart. Watch how you're putting yourself out there. The 9 of Wands is the wounded healer. You've been through a lot. You've taken a lot of L's. You have, and you've came back from it, and that's not something to take lightly. But just because you can come back from it doesn't mean that you want to put yourself back in those shoes or you want to relive that experience, right? The 9 of Wands, we've worked so hard to get to where we are. You don't want to sabotage it or let it go, especially for other people or other situations in that matter, okay? What do we need to know about this 9 of Wands here? If you've been waiting for listen, I don't know if you're anything like my year has been, but this year has really felt like it has felt like I'm swimming against the current until lately. And this also reflects that. This feels like, listen, the power is more in your hands right now. Things are really shifting. Okay. Things are really shifting in your favor than what they have been. The 6 of Wands as well. We have success coming in, victory coming in. There's absolutely recognition and victory coming in from some choice, but it's all on how you handle things coming in and coming at you the next 2 weeks. Distractions could easily come in and be at play. The 6 of Cups absolutely can also mean people from your past situations, past distractions coming in. And so you have to remind yourself of what you've been through so you don't put yourself in the same position again, okay? What else do we need to know about this clarity, Spirit? I mean, this is a lot about how you're moving on in your mind and mental matters, okay? Make sure that you're not putting yourself in a negative vibration, a negative mental space. Oh, this one fell out. I'm going to pull one more too. We have the seven of Swords and the Hermit. Now, here's the kicker. I'm telling you, there's certain things that are distractions that are supposed to call you off guard, cause you off to be caught. Like, can't. You know what I mean? Okay. The Hermit card and the 7 of Swords, like, there's different intentions at play with certain people. And that might be very visible to you. And Spirit doesn't want you to ignore those red flags. Although Aquariuses are known as the rebellious, although Aquariuses can absolutely, make the best, make the best of any situation. All right. Doesn't mean you're necessarily supposed to. And Spirit wants you to align and remember and fall back on how much and how hard you have worked to get to where you are. Don't blow it. Don't lose it. Don't allow for it to slip through your fingertips off of ingenuine intentions or off of things that are too hidden. You do need to be strategic, and you need to be strategic about your own success. But I also don't feel like you need to tell everybody, express that to everybody or anything. The Hermit, though, is come back into self. Stop spreading so much energy outward. Stop giving other people access to your energy when they don't deserve it anymore, and call that shit inward, okay? The Hermit card, there's so much more internally. The answers that you seek about a situation are given to you internally. You're just not listening to yourself as the energy that this feels, guys. Okay. You're not listening to yourself. Listen to yourself. Okay. Listen to yourself this week. There's a lot of success and a lot of positivity coming, but there's certain situations that you're trying to navigate that you're not being super clear on, or you're not given all the information. All right. So make sure that you are, being aware. Don't act impulsive. Act with awareness before action first this week, okay? Act with awareness. You'll see it. You'll see the intentions of people. You'll see the intentions of why someone said something. You'll see the intentions of why things are transpiring that way. It can even be very external situations that you're just involved in. It could be something at work, those sort of situations, okay? Just saying. Watch it. What do you need to see about the next 2 weeks? What is the situation to see about the next 2 weeks, Spirit? What do you want us to see? What's the situation for the next 2 weeks? What do we need to know? Your ego is totally calling you out. Gosh, my ego sucks, man. What I mean by that is it definitely puts me into projection mode. I try and think of all the different opportunities, and not even opportunities, options and different outcomes. That's what I need to say, that things could happen. My mind can just go, go, go. My Mercury is in Aquarius. My Ceres is in Aquarius. I'm in Aquarius 10th house, of course, Aquarius sun. So I have a lot of mental activity. And my ego is the second guesser, the sabotager, the needing to see every single detail before I make a move. And really, I don't necessarily hesitate on my decisions, but I always try and run it in my mind. Sometimes that's great, sometimes it's not. And your ego, you think you're trapped in a situation, you think you're trapped in a decision, you think you can't get out of it, and you absolutely can. You're just allowing your mind to lead you rather than your gut, your intuition, your channel. Okay. We are not to be led with our mind. We are to lead with our heart. That's where love, true love really is. Love, okay, for ourself, love for our soul path, love for our soul purpose. The ego, the illusion of being trapped, accept responsibility for your situation and make choices that support your path to happiness. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know about this? What else do you need to know about this? The ego tries to keep you safe, tries to make you believe certain situations. We got the 6 of Cups again. Listen, my Aquarius friends, there is something that is not as what it seems. Stop romanticizing life too much. Listen, 6 of Cups can be good, but I feel like I need to give a fair warning. Something is not as it seems. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We'll get a little bit deeper with this. The Emperor. One more card here. One more card. All right. Listen, there's absolutely a big transition or shift, something going on here. The 6 of Cups, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. The Emperor, logic, organization, increasing your success, taking charge of a situation. And the 10 of Swords is endings, baby. It's endings. It's clarity. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders. Okay. The ego card in here is you might believe that you're so trapped and you can't make a switch and you're so comfortable in your life, all right, that you choose not to, but you're not activating your power that's going to help you move forward and leave. You're not activating the power that's going to help you move forward and transition and change your life. The ego and the 6 of Cups, I feel like you're putting too much weight into dreamland. There's one thing about going into your dreams and dimensional traveling. Okay, going to another dimension. That's one thing. That's not what I'm talking about, though. Dreamland Deluluville. Okay. There's real power in these situations that are at hand in your life, whether they deal with people, whether they deal with relationships, whether they deal with work and your money. I feel like it's connected to certain people. And this Emperor card with the 10 of Swords is there has to be some ending to some situation. There has to. You might be romanticizing something or overdoing something too much. And it's like, listen, don't do that. Think logically. Fall back into logic. All right. Fall back into you can control how you react to certain situations and move forward with things. Okay. But there is something to be seen, and we're romanticizing a lot and you're missing the red flags on certain situations. And I feel like that's going to be made very apparent to you over the next 2 weeks. Okay. So give yourself some grace if you feel like there's certain ending situations, changes that kind of have to happen or pull into your life. All right. This could also be the way that you're viewing things. Again, the ego has to die. Essentially, the ego has to die this week. And your ego keeps you safe, makes you feel safe for doing certain things that really aren't that safe for you, to be honest with you. Okay. One more card here. What else do you need to know, my Aquarius collective? It's time to let go. I mean, and when I say let go, I just mean it's time to let go of your old self. It is time to let your old self fall away. It is time to let this old perception of what you thought you really wanted or how you thought you really were, let that go away, because you're not that person today. You're not that person today. So you have to evolve. Okay. One more card here for what to see for my Aquarius collective. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? This is the card that's coming out. The Magician card. You have all that it takes to really create big change in your life. You are a magician. You are an alchemist. You bring things into hand. Okay. You are a master manifester. And this is showing right here. So why are you allowing yourself to be small in certain situations? Why are you allowing yourself to breathe life into situations that actually make you feel small rather than expand your power, expand your consciousness, expand your success? All right. The ego has to go away. You're not trapped. You're not trapped in this comfortability in this situation. It's all about you taking action to move it forward. Okay. The magician, magic is alive in your life. What you need to succeed will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Really focus on your visualizations this week. All right. So that you can keep your eyes on the prize. Okay. Keep your eye on the prize. All right. Let's see. What is the life lesson that is being shown to you this week? The Aquarius collective, sun, moon, rising. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? The moon. This is wonderful. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? The moon, duality, hidden gems, secret power. There is power in certain situations in your life, and even the ones that you feel like you might need to shift or end or transition out of, there's power within that. And Spirit wants you to know that you are not here to live a cookie cutter life, my friend. You are absolutely not. Your life is supposed to be much different. You are a change maker. You are here to bring change in your family lines. You are here to accept your soul purpose and activate it so that you don't have to live this form of a human existence again. Even if it was great, let's elevate. Okay. Your strangeness is your key to authenticity. Your strangeness is your key to ascension. Your strangeness is the key to your true success. So honor your weirdness and all that it is. Honor duality and understanding that as much as we want to believe and view everything is fine and it's candy coated and sparkly, it's not. And it's time to live into the fact that we can handle the not. We can handle it, and we can find success still in uncertain times. Okay. What does the universe want the Aquarius collective to know? What does the universe want the Aquarius collective to know? Grace. Give yourself grace. Grace is the universe's blessing. Open your heart to receive it. Give yourself grace this week. Grace to honor who you are. Grace to appreciate that you're allowing yourself to be you. And grace to expand your life and not keep it small. What else? Give yourself grace about your decisions that maybe you feel a type of way. You know, sometimes I don't want to say regret, but sometimes you make certain decisions that you might have wished you could have done differently. And I think you need to give yourself grace on those this week. What else do you need to know? Joy. Allow yourself to live into joy. Allow yourself to feel joy, enjoy joy, and dance. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. Grace, joy. I love it. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know for my Aquarius collective? What do you need to see? Discovery. There is something to see. Absolutely. Your channel is going to be super freaking activated this week, and allow yourself to receive discovery. Discover the treasures within your own passions. Okay. Discover, follow your passions, follow the breadcrumbs. Okay. Follow those inklings, those curiosities that make you want to go into something. Self-study is so important. That is another key to our own elevation, is the own internal curiosities that lead you to self-study programs, self-study subjects. Those are keys, soul keys, okay? Soul keys. I'm grabbing the wrong deck. Let's do the energetic outfit. What is the energy to embody? What is the energy for my Aquarius collective to embody spirit? What do they need to know over the next 2 weeks? How does the Aquarius collective, how do we hold ourselves? How do we do that? How do we hold ourselves up? The direction guardian. Choose your path. Make a decision. Stop sitting on things. The other thing too, if you're like, I don't have a decision to make, well, you need to stop doing something, because there's something there that is causing a trajectory change. So you really need to look at your choices. Anchor into the path that is the highest elevation to you. Usually the highest elevation is sacrificing some of the human aspects that we somewhat are told and manipulated to value. That's not the truth, right? Your inner truth and who you are is not acting like a human. Your inner truth and who you are is an elevated soul, an elevated being. Time to act in that accord, okay? Choose your path. Stop hesitating. Anchor into that direction. Focus on it. You want to grow? Or do you just want to expand comfortability? Better to grow. All right, last but not least, what is that angelic mic drop? What is the angelic mic drop? What do the angels want us to know? What does our angels and spirit guides want to say to my Aquarius collective today? What do they want you to know? Listen deeply to your soul, listen deeply to your heart. Definitely frequency work, music and frequency work. Working on your clairaudience this week feels very synchronistic to this for my Aquarius collective. So allow yourself to train your clairaudience. All right, train your clairs so you can hear spirit, so you can acknowledge spirit. Listen deeply to your soul. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, just like in the notebook. What do you want? All right, you're screaming that at yourself. Your higher self is screaming that to you. Make a decision, make a choice, and listen deeply. Act and follow the direction that feels like there's longevity to it. That's what I want to say. Act in the direction that feels like there's longevity with opportunities and growth with it. Not short-lived. That's not what this is about. Okay. Love, light, and blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, if you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. Okay. Love, light, and blessings. I'll see y'all real soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye.